Dallas ISD is considering a new start time for elementary and middle school students. Under the proposal, the district is considering starting elementary school 15 to 35 minutes later and starting middle school earlier. Fox 4's Lori Brown live in Dallas with the story. Lori.
Heather, Dallas ISD put out a survey asking parents if they prefer elementary school students to start at 8 a.m. or 8:20 a.m. compared to the 7:45 a.m. start time now. The district says the reason is for student safety. How do you feel early in the morning when you get to school at 7:30?
I feel fine, but sometimes I'm sleepy.
Students and parents we talked with had mixed feelings about changing the start time for elementary school. Some kids like the idea of a later start.
I get more rest.
But for some working parents, a later start is a challenge.
I think this time is, for me, perfect because, you get them out of the house and then you start your day and, you can plan your day around all of that. If they start a little later, I think the parents get delayed. A lot of people will turn up to work late.
The district says it is considering the change because of safety concerns. Parents worried about young children at the bus stop at 6:15 a.m. Some teachers say that the attention of middle school students decreases later in the afternoon. The hope is an earlier start for them would help middle school students be more successful. While the science is well documented that high school students perform better and get more sleep with later start times,
natural physiological phenomena that occurs within our circadian clocks, whereby as children get older and older, they go to bed and they should wake up, it gets later. And
Dr. Eric Zhao, assistant professor of pediatrics at Harvard Medical School in the Division of Sleep Medicine, says much less is known about the best start time for elementary or middle school.
Younger children have a more advanced circadian phase, which means that it's more natural for a larger proportion of these younger students to be awake earlier in the day and to fall asleep earlier at night.
At what age that changes is different for each child.
We see that the start of the delay of our circadian phase probably occurs somewhere around puberty. And so that's right at around middle school.
Dr. Zhao recommends DISD study the impact of any changes.
The decision about what time school starts is an administrative one. The school board will not be taking a vote on this. We put a link to the parent survey with the story at fox4news.com.